Hey, it's Sharon here, and in this video I'm going to share some tips about preparing for your presentation. And these are tips we shared on social media recently as part of the launch of our course on presentation skills called Presenting with Confidence. If you stay tuned to the end of the presentation or of this video, you can learn more about that ready-to-go training kit, since you can use the content to teach your own course under your own name. Now, firstly, good presentation skills are the foundation for effective public speaking, and that's really for anyone, and especially small business owners and entrepreneurs. Whether you're just getting started or you're looking to brush up on your skills, the following are some best practices for getting ready for your presentation, and these should help you elevate your skills across any type of speaking engagement. Number one, the first tip, is spend some time researching your audience. Try to get as much information about them as you can. Like, some useful information includes demographic details such as age and gender, the number of people who will be attending your talk or webinar or speech, and whatever you can find out about their attitudes and feelings. You should also know your audience's level of knowledge about the subject so that you're not boring them with things they already know, or, on the opposite side of the spectrum, talking over their heads. The next tip is adjust your tone for larger or smaller groups. So for a group of 50 people or over, you can use a more formal tone. However, your presentation will be less interactive. For smaller groups, plan to be a little less formal and to involve your audience more in the presentation. Tip 3 is be flexible. Your presentation may be well planned out and rehearsed, but you should expect the unexpected. Be ready to adapt. You may have prepared a presentation for a large, knowledgeable audience, only discover that you need to talk to a small audience with less knowledge. Be ready to scale back or change your presentation on the fly. Whatever happens, maintain a sense of humor when things don't go as planned, and try to just give the best presentation to whatever audience you have. A fourth tip is to always practice with an eye on your timing. That's to make sure that your presentation stays in the parameters you've set in terms of time. You need to fit everything you have to cover in your allotted time frame. When you time your presentation, you may find yourself running short or having to add more, though most people tend to have too much information to cover, in which case you'll just have to prioritize on what to cut out. Tip 5, your brain needs fuel. So even if the time before the presentation is hectic or you're on a diet, make sure you have something to eat. If your brain doesn't have the nutrients it needs, you're more likely to suffer from cognitive problems such as anxiety or what's called brain fog. The best thing to eat before a presentation is a protein-rich snack like nuts or eggs, but avoid anything heavy that might slow you down or cause indigestion. And finally, pay attention to your voice and tone. When people are nervous, they tend to sound different from the way they normally do. For some, their pitch rises, while for others, their voice becomes flat. Nervousness also tends to cause speakers to use fillers like or make long pauses. Try recording yourself giving the presentation beforehand and listen for these. Keep it in mind and try to control your voice and tone during the presentation, because controlling those is not only important for improving your presentation, it can also have a big impact on your body, a positive one. If you manage to bring your tone down and control it, you may feel more relaxed. Now, if you want to learn more and teach others how to present with confidence, just head over to this link to learn more. You'll get all the materials you need to teach people the course on presenting with confidence. And in minutes, you can use our customizable content to create your own list building freebie, short course, email series, webinar, live presentation, and more. Go to contentsparks.com/presenting to grab your copy and get started today.